Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Third Age Total War Massive Overhaul Submod, Silvan Elves. Anyway guys, we are in the battle with Legolas. I started off straight away so we didn't have to talk on the battle map beforehand. Now we'll send the majority of our guys in straight away, mainly the archers, to pelt the living shit out of our enemies with arrows from a distance. So there's no point having troops wherever that general area. I'm going to want them close as possible, so that will do right there. We have the Ents as well, so once the gate's down, we'll send in the Ents to kick some serious fucking ass. We'll send in our archers first, just to pelt the crap out of the enemy from a distance. Hopefully kill most of them before they're even, before we even get the gates down. Holy crap. Stop shooting my Ents, you fucktards! They're fucking up my Ents with fire! Why the hell are they doing this? Cheating little shits. Send the Ents over that way. They killed 2 of my Ents with fire, the little bastards. I put fire on these guys because I thought the trolls had armor, but
the battering ram has done its work.
Could have been mistaken about that. This will be funny. Death to the goblins! There you go. It's kind of like sacrificing the Ents, but damn are they powerful. Just kicking goblins. Douche. This ought to be good. Let's see these spearmen stand against this. Kadoosh. I love these guys. Super effective. I have to pause the game just to be able to click the fucking the trolls. There you go. Come on, I want you guys to get like right next to the gate so we can get a better shot on them. No sense in being in loose formation because we've already broken through the lines, so they're running in there with 24 of my guys with the with the swords. Follow the Ents! You are covered in the blood of orcs. Quickly, take out their archers. Fire seems to do immense damage to the Ents, so whee! Flying orcs. Oh, I love these guys. Need to build more of them. Yeah, send 3 of those guys around that way, and then we'll send 3 guys around that way. And we may as well bring the archers in here. The Ents haven't taken any casualties yet, apart from those 2 things that got busted up by those ballista fiery things that they screwed me up with outside of the gates. Still shoot me with fire arrows and they're actually damaging me, so let's kick some serious ass with them. They get attacked from behind by my guys. Super effective! I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to say that. This is hilarious. No, we got a dead end. They don't even have faces, they're just walking trees. Do they have faces? No, they're sort of... they do kind of have faces. Okay, let's just stick that on ×6 and wait for the rest of them to die slowly.
Our men have slain.
There goes our captain.
A worthy enemy, but no less dead for that. We must press our advantage.
Probably going to want to stop these guys from firing at will. Because they're sort of dealing damage to my own dudes. There you go, that's the end of them. Last one's dead.
Today.
Only lost 60 guys. Probably could have just done it with sending the Ents in, and that's it, pretty much. Just kept my archers outside, pelting the crap out of them. Probably would have worked. Would have lost some Ents, though, I think. Like, more than we already did. I think we lost 2, actually, inside the settlement because of fire arrows and shit. And we lost 2 outside because they shot some fiery ballista shit at me. Ah, bollocks. They've got hordes. I hate this, how this happens. I don't know what the fuck it's doing now. Yeah. See, it's got like fucking hordes of orcs of the Misty Mountains now. Off to deal immense damage to my nearby enemies. Nearby allies, I mean.
Elven warriors!
Elves, to arms!
I hate how that happens, I really do. Yeah, we have kind of wiped out the Orcs of the Misty Mountains. It's just got that horde of bastards over here now.
I'm gonna stick you!
Which I'm half tempted to go after, to be honest.
Elves. Yes, my lord. Be wary. Remain wary.
Because if we can wipe out these guys, we can always turn round and help out the Dunlendings. Because we share borders with these guys now and we're at war with them. So it runs the risk of all hell breaking loose. And I'm pretty sure we can reach that main army there and attack it in one turn. I'd like to wipe these guys out as soon as fucking possible. That's what I'm putting over here.
Remain wary, elves.
My lord?
I just figured, should we... Nah, just leave him in there. It might weigh him down a bit too much. But here's something that we noticed before the thing. Look, we have Gondor troops outside of Isengard. On their little crusade, good side crusade thing that they got going. Yeah. Where was I moving this diplomat? I was moving him... I don't know, where was I doing with a diplomat?
Without question.
I think I was going to get map information from some people. But yeah, look, the dwarves have this place sieged, and by the looks of things here, they've captured that little place there. They still don't have Gundabad, mind you. And that's about all I can see, really. But it looks like, hopefully with the Orcs of Misty Mountains now out of the picture, we should be able to count on our allies to actually kill the Orcs of Gundabad.
Meet them with elven blade.
Now see, we're outnumbered in this, but I want that. I want to be able to kick some serious fucking ass.
Leave none standing!
Because if we can wipe them all out, then we don't have to worry about them. At the very least, if we severely weaken them, they can't retrain their troops. So my allies can do it. But if I let them walk around like that, I know they're going to capture some really poorly defended location and be a pain in the ass for me later on. And if I let them wander off, I'd never catch them. I'd have to trust the AI to deal with them. Which they did last time during my Dwarven campaign. The AI dealt with them. But whether or not I'm willing to trust them again with that is debatable. Okay, the Ents are going to play a large role in this. A very large role, no pun intended.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Alright, gentlemen, charge the front line. Straight away, we want to kill as many of them as quickly as we possibly fucking can. Before their reinforcements can show up and attack me from all sides. We want to be in here for this, I guess.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, guys, let's try this again, shall we? Hopefully it won't crash this time. Troop, the Horde went in a completely different direction this time. We're in the Dunling's lands. Which isn't the too fucking happy with, to be honest. But either way, send in the Ents, and hopefully the game won't crash this time. Send in the troops. Get them to beat the shit out of them as much as possible, because we have another incredibly large army on our ass over the back. We're going to need to deal as much damage as we possibly can to them before that second army over the back reaches our archers, which won't take long. That's why we'll move them up a bit so they're a bit closer to our flanks. Send the Ents to engage the Warg Riders.
The enemy general abandons his...
Remember, the goal of this is to weaken the Orcs as much as humanly fucking possible, or elvidly possible, I suppose. The weaker up they are, the less damage they can do to us in the long run. And our allies as well. What are you doing, you dumb bastards? Damn orcs are all like on skirmish mode, so they're running away from the Ents. Which isn't what we need, because we've got huge armies coming to our flanks. What I want the Ents to do is run down as much of them as we can. Preferably make them rout, but they don't seem to be doing a very good job at making them rout. Alright, we're going to need to reposition all of our archers. See if we move these guys over here. My dogs are barking in the background, but I'm too busy to go out there and kick their fucking ass. Hopefully get the Ents in the right fucking place that I want them in, rather than chasing archers all over the place. The Ents can do far more damage engaging the front line of these dudes. First things first though, try and block off their infantry's advance on my fucking archers. Send the Ents in. Hopefully do as much damage to them as we can. Obviously we're still going to get pelted by arrows from the flank, but we're in a loose formation. I don't have any cavalry to deal with them at the moment, so... Sending our archers to deal with what damage... Fucking control what damage we can. Son of a bitch. Let's see if we can't get these Ents over here to deal with those ballistas. Get a few of our archers to pelt the crap out of the guys behind us. We'll split these archers off from the group, sending them just up a bit towards these guys. Do as much damage against them as we can. And good. The Ents are dealing with those ballistas, which are going to be the biggest fucking cause of grief against my guys. See if we can't get some of these units in here to help out those Ents. The tree people need aid. Preferably faster aid than what these guys are providing. My god, are they going slow or what? People wonder why I constantly have videos in like ×2 mode. It's because it takes too goddamn long for people to move everywhere.
General lies
there goes their
dead.
captain,
Let
which
the
hopefully
crows
caused
have
some of
his
their men to
miserable
rout in
wounds, and
fear,
let our
at
swords have his men.
the very least.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Get the Ents to engage those archers. My archers over the back are still dealing with those guys. They'll be fine for now. Like I said, we're going to take heavy casualties doing this, obviously, because we're vastly outnumbered, but... if we can get our archers in the middle here,
The enemy army flees
and
the
they can
field.
deal some serious
Pursue and
damage.
run them down.
We've got ourselves an Orc bodyguard there, so we can deal with that general and hopefully cause him the rout.
Good tidings.
There goes their
The
general.
lies dead.
It should cause even more of them to run like pussies.
Behold how our cowardly
Not
foe-
their, there's their high chief. The other guy that we killed was their main guy. I will continue the battle because we want to run down as many of them as we can, obviously. We'll run down those guys. I like to take out that Orc bodyguard just in case it's another general. But the tree dudes will never reach it that far, so... it's up to these guys. Not too much more that we can do, really. It's just running down the remainder of these dudes.
We await your command. Charge! Archers! Archers! Heavy infantry! Charge!
Where's these guys at? It's really just running down the remainder of the Orcs now. The more we kill, the less we have to deal with later, so...
Archers!
The Ents act is pretty much my cavalry in this. Only like a really badass, strong cavalry. Almost dealt with all of them. Quite a lot of them did get away, but we killed most of their leadership and highly weakened them, so if they are still alive, hopefully they shouldn't be able to cause too much damage. These guys here are the last pile of guys. Once they're dead, that's all of them out of the way. I think the Ents is squishing more of my guys than they are the enemy. Just let my spear guys deal with them, because you're pushing them over and not getting anything done. Come on, time 6. You're taking your sweet time here. Kill that one Orc.
The enemy are utterly vanquished. This is a great
Okay,
victory.
heroic
worthy
victory.
of
We only
only
lost
the mightiest of
183 men
generals.
versus how many? See, look, they had 3 generals. We killed 2 of them. But one of them got away. So that means they probably still have some leadership. Which is kind of annoying.
We've defeated their wretched armies.
Yeah, they still have quite a bit of leadership in the area.
Be wary.
As you can see, I had to like reload and auto-save that battle. So we lost more men in that thing because I had to auto-save it. Auto-resolve it, sorry. What I wanted to do, and should have done, is auto-save. Instead of going up here, they went down here. Which is fine, because the Dunlings aren't that powerful. They're
Stay sharp.
no real threat to me. But they've buggered off over here, so we'll probably try and chase them later on.
Greetings, most noble.
Because I'd rather have them all dead, to be perfectly honest. But I think any hope that they had of regaining their place is now destroyed. I pretty much fucked up their entire army, so...
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, we'll move this guy, because the 3 peoples of Arnor now control that. We can move this over here, just until the dwarves take Gundabad. Or I'll take it myself and give it to them.
My lord.
Let's not forget this army.
Form up.
Is there anything we can build? Because we're, let's just skip from town to town, see if there's anything. Yeah, here, we can build stuff here. I'm thinking a culture of some description because... Get rid of some of this stuff because it's all orc design. We can build an artist studio to get our culture up in this place a little. I'll keep him in there for now, keep that place happy. Obviously we'll keep that fort garrison just in case. But we know that the Orcs of the Misty Mountains is somewhere in the forest. They fucked off in this general direction, and they didn't go past my settlement, so they were somewhere around the forest area. We'll hunt them down, and we'll wipe out the remainder of them. But as you can see on the map, there's when there's a hall pops up, there's a little like skull or star thing on the map that shows you where they are. It's not there anymore, so I'm pretty sure... Yeah, look, faction annihilated. With destruction, only a small remnant could escape the fall, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've been wiped out, but I'll just double check and make sure we kill every single last one of them, just in case. I'm just checking, because we have plenty of, like... Plenty of money, so we can recruit and everything. Yeah, I'm not changing the name of that settlement that I was on about last time. Because apparently it's some kind of important area that meant something at some point. Something to do with the elves forging the rings in the first place in that area, so... Well, we'll just leave that place called Outpost as well. There's no point in changing that. I don't know. There's a bit of Lavitana there. It's like I said, we have so much cash, and there's not really much to build. I suppose we could, yeah, recruit some troops. That's all we can do for now, really. Some of the Orcs of Lorien are going down there, so maybe they're going to try and capture that place. Which will piss off Mordor a little bit. But yeah, guys, we'll end it here. We're probably way past the 30-minute mark. It's kind of hard to tell, because I had to sort of... start the game all over again halfway through when that game froze. So we're sort of 50-50. But when we come back, tomorrow, I think, on Sunday, next time we upload this... we'll hunt for the rest of those orcs. Hopefully they're all screwed anyway. But I'll probably try and wipe out some of the Dunlings, because they're going to be completely obliterated by my arrows quite easily. Unless they attack me, which they'll just get their asses kicked either way, so... But yeah, we'll hope those. We'll take out the Dunlings and hand it over to the Free Peoples of Arnor. They can have those lands. And we might even be able to take back Rohan away from Isengard, wipe out Isengard, and then eventually By then, hopefully the Orcs of Gundabad will be wiped out, and we can move on Mordor. Things are actually looking up for once in one of my fucking Third Age playthroughs. Usually, I get my ass kicked eventually. Because usually, my family line gets wiped out or something. Kind of like what happened with the Dwarves. My heir got assassinated, and then there was an invasion of Moria, or Khazad-dûm, and then my king got killed in that battle, and then my entire empire crumbled without leadership. So that's not going to happen in this one, I tell you. I've already adopted quite a few people. We have considerable amount of guys compared to what the dwarves had. So yeah, that's all for now. Annotation top right hand side. Sorry if this was a bit longer than usual. That is all for now. Soul out.